Hey everyone, it's been quite a while since we've done any videos on the progress and the build of the actual hub itself. We did quite a few when we started, when the graffiti walls and everything went in, but it's been about time we wanted to update everybody on everything else that was going on, and in particular one area of the hub itself, which was the back unit. So with moving into the new unit, I always had an idea of building a workshop, especially for the projects we've got on the go and stuff we're importing, but at the same time, with my background obviously being ex-military, I wanted to create an area for veterans and service personnel as such, at the same time, where if it's just an area guys want to get out and get down to, veterans that are struggling with isolation maybe, and obviously the mental health side of things, it'd just be an area that they can come down, talk to like-minded people, maybe get involved in different projects and different things like that. So obviously then linking with David, who's the CEO of Helping Homeless Veterans UK, which are also based in our yard, which I'll show you in a minute. They came on board early days when we moved in. I've known Dave for quite a while, reference the festival that we run, and obviously they've always been a part of the festival with us trying to help them raise awareness and vital funds for their cause with homing veterans and get them guys and girls off the streets really. So once we moved in here and chatting to David about different things we had in mind, it just made sense to offer them space in the yard, and I've now got the container for storage and the office upstairs, and obviously the van's kept here. Yeah, so with the concepts and the idea being out there, I think it was a couple of months ago we put on Instagram and Facebook, just trying to gauge an idea of what to call, what people think we should call the unit itself, and there was quite a lot of good interesting names being bandied about, some quite funny banter type ones as well that came up from the usual suspects. But no, it was give us a good idea of what to sort of move forward, what to try and call it, and me, David and Laura sort of banded a few ideas around, and we came up with the idea of the Garrison Workshop, which is pretty fitting with everything military and the actual hub and the workshop itself. So what I'll do is I'll turn the camera around and show you all around. Okay, so I'm currently hiding underneath the new food shack, which will probably hopefully be finished sort of soon. So we're going to convert from the horse box over into a bigger kitchen area, which will be quite cool and a good feature for the hub. But as you can see over there, there's David's van and his HQ, the containers, all silent, which looks really cool. Obviously going past the hub entrance over there, we've got what will be the entrance to the Garrison Workshop. Yeah, so this is the unit itself. As you can see, it's a lot bigger, high roof. It's a great workspace. It's already got 3-phase positions all the way around on the walls, which will be great for when we get ramps in. Obviously a few things have got to be cleared out, like the building supplies, obviously for what you've just seen with the food shack, which we're building. The 58 Beetle pan, which is almost coming together now. Myself and Paul will hopefully getting back on that Monday to finish the rear brakes and gearbox, and then that hopefully will be going back together. But yeah, a few other things got to come out. Dorset Volkswagen quads at the back, and a few other shelving bits to move now, and then it'll be all nice and clear. The whole point of this unit is we want to try and get it up and running by the end of the month, which is October. We're in October now, so we've got a couple of weeks left at max, and myself and David are pushing quite hard now to get things rolling. But yeah, first thing on the list is definitely the lights. As you can see coming in, there's a bit of life in some of them, but the plan is to put LEDs in like we've got in the hub next door, so it's nice and bright, especially for working on different things, and obviously it helps when we're doing videos and YouTube videos for the projects we've got on the go. As you walk up to the back, the plan, hopefully, depending on budgets, is going to be to put a mezzanine at this back sort of third area. We've bandied ideas around, like things like maybe put a small gym up there, or a classroom. The gym itself, if we can put one up there, that's going to be one of the options. It'd be a great way for people just to get up there, and if they want to do a bit of a quick workout of some sort, again, it's kind of concentrating the mind and getting rid of the stress. And obviously that's the whole point and part and parcel with this hub, is especially on the veteran side of things, will be to have different projects on the go, and give people some sort of focus, especially with isolation, especially coming up to Christmas when you've got issues like isolation and mental health. Guys or girls just want to come down and chat rubbish to like-minded people, get involved in some projects, you know, get the mind working, whether it be skilled jobs with mechanics or just upcycling furniture. Then there's something that can always be done, taking things apart. You know, it just gets people out talking, which obviously is one of the big issues, especially when it comes to things like mental health and that. It's just people don't like to talk. So, you know, if there's a bit of a community going on down here, then great, they can get out and chat and just get out of those four walls. But on the grant side of things, part and parcel of this whole Garrison Workshop will be to make sure that everything's transparent, a bit like how David runs the charity. You know, everything coming in, going out, whether we get grants, donations, it'll all be one way shown to everybody, whether it be through videos like this on YouTube or projects on the go. We want to make sure that everybody knows exactly what's going and where the money goes to, so nothing's hidden really, which is a great part of anything really, because people like to see, and it's a strong thing that David believes in with the charity. But yeah, good things to come. Definitely going to help a lot of people out, which is the biggest thing of all. And like I said earlier, it's something that I've always wanted to bring to an element to the Rivo's hub with the veteran side of things and my background. Myself and Laura probably wouldn't have never been able to do anything on this scale, thanks to David and Helping Homeless Veterans UK coming on board here and then basically taking it to the next level, which is better because between us we can help a hell of a lot more people. Obviously David's primary role is helping homeless veterans, but you know, Rivo's hub wants to help in other ways and any way we can around that. And obviously the Garrison Workshop is just going to be the next sort of level really, working alongside the charity, which is amazing. So yeah, so like I said, this is the first video for the actual Rivo's Hub YouTube channel, and the Garrison Workshop will have its own section within the channel for all anything that goes on within the hub to keep everybody up to date with. So again, along the lines of the YouTube thing, a lot of grants when they're given to the charity can't be actually used for homing veterans as such. So they usually have to be things like, I know, like David's containers he's got in place, things like the Garrison itself now, the workshop. So what we hope to do in turn then is turn that into a way, whether one, it's helping people at the same time, any furniture can be upcycled, you know, anything like that can generate funds through fixing things in here and flipped on, then that money then can go back to the charity. So it's kind of like a circle way around of doing things, but it can't go directly to them, but obviously by doing other things with that money that we can use it to, you know, to put more funds in the bank for the charity itself. Obviously any donations that are made, just to clear things up, any donations that are made to the charity for helping homeless veterans would not be used on any of this project. So the project will only be funded by grants given to the charity for the project, or the other one would be corporate stuff that get corporate companies maybe that get involved. So obviously it will always be kept separate, but just so people are aware that donations to the charity for helping homeless veterans will always go to, and like David always stresses, every penny always goes to the guys and the cause of getting people off the streets. With everything he does, hence Dave doesn't take a salary, it's all done by volunteers, and so will this place be. So obviously all the money always goes to the right places then. But yeah, other things like YouTube, obviously we want to try and keep everything documented, all the projects we've got on the go, and kind of build a community around that, because at the same time, for those that don't know, by getting subscriptions, so people subscribe, which is free, people that subscribe to the channel and watch all our views, that once you get to a certain stage within YouTube, that YouTube then monetize your channel, so you get adverts put on your channel, and then you can actually get a revenue from making videos basically on YouTube, which is what all the bigger YouTubers do. And they, you know, again, if we can have our section of the Garrison Workshop, every video that goes on there, at some point, hopefully, that when our channel gets monetized, that each video that goes out then with the workshop can actually put funds back into the charity. So again, you know, on the whole scheme of things, it's another way we want to try and use the Garrison Workshop to put funds back into the charity. So again, on the bigger picture, that's kind of one of our goals as well. So for anyone that's watching the videos, it's free to subscribe to YouTube. You just need an email, I think it is, and a login. And then if you click on the likes to each video, you can get involved with any of the videos, especially if you're not local. You can leave comments on there. It helps the algorithm so everyone can see what's going on and pushes you up the listings. But at the same time, you can get in with the community. You know, you can, even if it's advice on any projects we've got going on, or just comments on what you think of it, or ways of improving, especially on the videos, because we've really just started doing these videos, and you know, there's a lot of things that can be improved on, and a lot of it comes down to equipment as well. So, you know, anything that can get involved with would be great. But yeah, hopefully then the channel will build up that way and it'll work. But obviously, if you like on the videos and click on the notifications, and every time a video comes up, obviously we'll share onto our channel. But obviously if you miss that, then you'll get a notification at the same time. So yeah, one of many things going on here. Thank you all for watching this video. Again, if you haven't already, put comments down below on what ideas you've got for the actual workshop, or anyone that wants to get involved, or companies that want to get involved, obviously, especially with all the companies we're speaking to at the moment. Hopefully we'll have more news for you soon. But yeah, if you could keep posted, keep an eye out for the next video to drop, and we'll make sure we keep everybody up to date. But we've got a goal of getting lights and ramps in and tools in by the end of this month, and we need to get the ball rolling really. So if you all keep posted, and hopefully we'll see you all soon.